To know the value of 1 minute, ask the person who has missed his flight because of delay of 1 minute. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome. Today we are going to talk about the value of time. And I want to give you a short story about the value of time. Imagine there is a bank account you have. And in this bank account, every morning you receive $84,600 in the account. And there is only two conditions to it, that you have to use this money today and you cannot carry it forward. Now, what is this $84,600? These are minutes each one of us has in a day. We have 84,600 minutes in a day. How you use it is up to you. But that money, that amount of minutes cannot be transferred to the next day. To know the value of 1 year, ask a student who has failed and is repeating the class. To know the value of 1 month, ask a mother who has lost a baby because of premature birth. To know the value of 1 week, ask a newspaper editor who has 1 week to prepare for publishing that paper. To know the value of 1 day, ask those people who are waiting for their family to come the next day from abroad. To know the value of 1 hour, ask the job seeker who is waiting for an interview in the morning or in the afternoon. To know the value of 1 minute, ask the person who has missed his flight because of delay of 1 minute. To know the value of 1 second, ask the person who missed an accident just by whiskers. To know the value of 1 millisecond, ask the person who has won silver in the Olympics. The value of time cannot be underestimated. It is your gift. It is a tool you need to utilize properly. It depends on how you use that tool to reach your objectives. Now, I want to take you through this time management talk. And there is a saying, time and tide wait for no man. Lack of direction is the main problem for many of us, and it is not lack of time. The bad news is time flies, but the good news is it is you who is flying that aeroplane. I like this quote by Laozi: great wisdom looks like stupidity. When we talk about time, people may say, what is this person talking about? Time? I know what I do with my time. But it is possible that most of the time you waste your time. Benefit of getting organized. What we are talking about today is organizing yourself so that you can utilize your time properly to reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed. That is one benefit of getting organized. To gain a sense of control. What do I mean by a sense of control? When you are organized, you know what time you are going to do what activity. You have the feeling of being in control. To project when you get organized, you project yourself to your friends, your peers, and your client as someone who is well organized. To reduce your stress level is another benefit of being organized. To clear your head of clutters is another benefit of getting organized. Now, I'm going to take you through 5 steps to help you get organized. Number 1 is be intentional. I mean, keep to-do list. Intentional, I mean, when you wake up in the morning, just organize yourself in a way that you will do A, B, C, D. You have a list that you are going to go throughout the day. That is being intentional in your activities. Number 1 is keep a to-do list that you are going through the day. That is number 1. My to-do list for the week is to prepare, apart from my other activities and duties, is to prepare 2 videos in the week, one on Tuesday and one on Saturday, where I give information related to life skills. This is my to-do list. And I appeal to you. My target is to reach 100,000 followers and subscribers in both YouTube and Facebook. It is you who can help me reach that target. Please subscribe, follow, turn on notification, and share. I'm sharing with you my to-do list, being intentional in what I'm trying to achieve. That is number 1. Number 2 is to prioritize. I mean, you prioritize by when you have the list, you go through the list and you rank your task. Number 1, I'll do this in the morning. Number 2, I'll do this at around noon. Number 3, I'll do this in the afternoon. You rank your to-do list according to your priority. Now, prioritizing guides you throughout the day activity in order of importance, not urgency. This is very key. You don't prioritize in order of urgency. Something can be urgent but may not be important. So you have to consider importance rather than urgency. Number 3 is to be focused. There are a lot of distractions. There are friends here who are trying to crack a joke. There are, smartphones here beeping, informing you that there are messages. You have to keep focused. Managing distractions. This is what I mean by being focused. There are a lot of distractions. And one example is you have friends who are also involved in their own, ventures. You are focused on doing your own thing. They come to you and give you stories about what they are doing. Don't buy those stories. Focus on what you are doing. Number 4 is be structured. By structure, I mean keep time block. If in the morning you are going to do activity A, give it 1 hour. Don't just say in the morning, I will do A. Say in the morning, I will do A for 1 hour. Again, in the morning after that activity A, I will do activity B for 30 minutes. Time block, ring fence that activity with a duration of time. With that, then you have a chance of being successful in your daily activities. Number 5 is be self-aware. Know whether you have achieved your objective at the end of the day or you have fallen short of your program. Now, the ability to see yourself clearly is an asset. You have to reflect. Accountability is something that many people do not have that gift. Observing your mental and emotional processes in relation to time. What have I done today? When you come back home in the afternoon, let's say in the evening, you have to ask yourself, what have I achieved today? What have I made progress in? What have I done that has propelled me towards my goal, my vision? These are pertinent questions that you need to ask yourself. If you do not reflect and ask yourself these questions, you will be moving in a direction that you do not know what distance you have covered. The most efficient way to live reasonably is every morning make a plan of your day, and in the evening examine what you have done throughout the day. Self-accountability is a challenge to most of us, which we need to overcome so that we can be successful. People will do anything, no matter how absurd it is, to avoid facing their self. This is a problem across the board. We need to be careful. After doing all that, you have to be accountable to yourself in matters of time. There are two types of people. Generally speaking, there are two types of people. Those who dream about doing X, Y, Z, and those who wake up in the morning and go out in the field and do the work. The question is, which one are you?